In the summer of 1858, the City of London faced a crisis so horrifying, so pungent, that it forced the British government to act. The event became known as the Great Stink, and it forever changed the city's history. By the mid-19th century, London was the largest city in the world, a booming metropolis of over 2.5 million people. But beneath its success lay a festering problem: sanitation. The River Thames, the city's lifeblood, had become a dumping ground for human waste, industrial runoff, and refuse. The combination of a lack of proper sewage systems and the explosion in population had turned the river into a stinking cesspool. For years, the people of London endured the growing stench, but in the summer of 1858, an unusually hot heatwave made the problem unbearable. The sweltering heat caused the sewage-filled Thames to emit an overpowering odor that spread throughout the city. The smell was so vile that it disrupted daily life. Courts and government buildings near the river were forced to close their windows, and some even suspended sessions because the stench made it impossible to concentrate. The wealthy fled their riverside mansions, while ordinary Londoners, unable to escape, resorted to soaking curtains in chloride of lime to block out the smell. But the Great Stink was more than just a nuisance, it was a health hazard. Outbreaks of cholera and typhoid were rampant, killing tens of thousands over the preceding decades. Though people initially believed these diseases were caused by the foul smells, a theory called miasma, scientists like John Snow were beginning to uncover the connection between contaminated water and disease. Finally, the Great Stink pushed the government into action. Joseph Bazalgette, a visionary engineer, was tasked with solving London's sanitation crisis. His plan was ambitious: to build an extensive system of underground sewers that would carry waste far downstream, away from the city. Construction began in 1859, and over the next decade, Bazalgette and his team built 82 miles of brick-lined sewers and pumping stations. His innovative design not only solved the immediate problem but laid the foundation for modern urban sanitation systems worldwide. By the 1860s, the Thames was no longer a river of filth. The air in London became breathable again, and the cholera outbreaks subsided. Bazalgette's work was hailed as a triumph of engineering and public health, and his legacy lives on to this day. The Great Stink of London serves as a stark reminder of the importance of infrastructure and the impact of neglecting public health. What began as a crisis of smell became a turning point in urban planning, shaping not just London but cities around the globe. Next time you walk along the banks of a clean river, think of the Great Stink, and the determination it took to transform a stinking catastrophe into a legacy of progress.